Good morning, Glare. Pissed off already. Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of my YouTube channel. I appreciate every one of you coming on and listening to my bullshit. No, it's not. Listen to my non-bullshittery. My non-bullshitting transparency. That's what I call it anyway. Yeah. I give you my opinion based on the knowledge that I have. And if I haven't got the knowledge on a subject, I won't give you an opinion on it. Anyway, it's Saturday. This is a late video going out, but I have been up since the crack of dawn. I swear to God. So here's what happened yesterday. My son goes, Dad, can I have a sleepover with my mates on Saturday night? And I'm like, well, son, no, because Gwen's back from Spain. She's back from a funeral. I don't want the house filled with people. No. And I felt bad. I don't know why. As a dad, I felt like shit after it. He went, okay, Dad. I went to his room. And I sat downstairs. I thought about it. And I'm like, Sebastian, why don't you have a sleepover tonight? One of your mates can stay tonight. You can chill out. Ah, really? Anyway, so what happened was his mate stayed last night. But then he goes, Dad, I was wondering, can you take me to the cinema to watch Predator with my mate? Yep. And can we pick up another friend on the way? Okay. And last night it was really windy. And I had to drive over the Orwell Bridge, and I didn't like it. Especially in the Jeep. It was like moving across lanes with the wind. I was like, fuck that. So I drove back through Ipswich on the way back. But yeah, had to pick him up at 11 o'clock last night. He says, right, Dad, tomorrow we're going to, tomorrow morning, first thing, we're booked in at 8 a.m. for golf to tee off. I'm like, okay, me being a good dad, this morning I got up really early and I made them both a fry up, and all that stuff. So that's why I'm late doing my video, okay? So I dropped them off at the golf course. I've got to drive to Stansted later and pick up Gwen. Anyway, this is just life, ladies and gentlemen. This is just life. Yes. And already, in today's media, the hype has begun. England are in the World Cup, if you didn't know. Whoop. Yep. England are in the World Cup. And it said that they're going to come second in their group and they're going to go this. They're going to... Shut the fuck up. You're not. And I'll tell you why you're not. I don't believe England will ever win the World Cup again. And I'm going to give you my honest opinion. England is filled with talent. Some of the best players in the world on the most extortionate, outrageous wages. Some of those people are getting paid £200,000 a week. Yeah. They're getting paid stupid money. But they all have egos. You might think they don't. They do. When they go on that pitch, they all have egos. And they never play as a team. They play as individuals. And they all get egos. They're never going to win. They're not good. They're not better than Spain. They're not better than Brazil. They're not better than Argentina. Do you know what? I'm going to say this. They're not better than France. So there's a couple of teams already. I don't even think they'll beat Norway. I certainly don't even think, believe it or not, and I mean to say, and I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it, I actually think the USA has a better football team. Now, we need to stop thinking that England are, every year it's coming home. It's fucking never coming home. Never. Because back when men played football with their heart and their soul, and they played in the snow. Remember the footballs used to be orange in the snow? Orange, remember? See now when it snows. Oh, no, off. Let's go off. Real bad tackles in the old days. They got up and ran off. They punched each other. Now it's a slight tackle. They do forward flip. They might. Do you know what? The footballers could probably qualify for the UK's gymnastics team, the way they behave on the pitch after a tackle. So I'm not going to have it. I don't believe England are good enough to win the World Cup. The women may be. The men can't even win the fucking Euros. Come on. Not in the better team. Let's move on from that anyway. News just came in and I heard this morning that a 13-year-old girl was dragged into... This wasn't here, by the way. It was in France. In one of the cities... one of the districts just off Paris. Where a young 13-year-old girl was dragged into the toilets in KFC, actually, and gang raped. Broad daylight. And it wasn't French nationals that did it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave that out to you. It wasn't French nationals that did it. It was the people that come in peace. Anyway. Yeah. And Reform Party under Nigel Farage have now filed complaints about the British Broadcasting Corporation bringing on illegal migrants into their audience to question sitting members of Parliament. I mean, where the fuck would you get that in the world? Imagine imagine sitting there, having broken into a country illegally, and then questioning the authority on why you're not being looked after. You fucking hypocrite. I'd have got the police straight away there. Do you know what they should have done? Picked up the phone. Hello, yeah, it's such and such. Yeah, we have illegal migrants now in the BBC Question Time studio. They're actually in the audience. Ask for ID on the way out. That's what should have happened. And I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say this. I read this morning that Meghan Markle allegedly has reached out to her father, her sick father that's had a leg amputated. She's reached out to him. And that came from a spokesperson on behalf of Meghan Markle. The truth is, ladies and gentlemen, that's bullshit. She's not reached out. What has happened is there's been so much backlash of her retard husband on the Stephen Colbert show and all this little funny thing that doesn't care about anyone other than himself. There's been so much backlash about the two of them at a Christmas time, holiday special. It's about family, the tree, everything. Do you know what? That tree should have been a just big pile of shit with just everyone she shit on all over it hanging. It'd have been filled with baubles, wouldn't it? It'd have been filled with decorations. Because it's a lie. It's a lie. So imagine getting your PR team to reach out to the mainstream media to plant a story to say that you've reached out to your ill father, when the truth is you fucking haven't. You haven't. Your half brother in turmoil with all the stress, trying to make sure his dad's okay. The guy's nearly 60. He's nearly 60. And he's running around like a fucking 30-year-old, trying to get his dad here, his dad there, medic here, trying to find where the income's coming from to pay for medical bills, to pay for everything. And all that time, he's got a daughter living in America, throwing fucking millions of pounds away, wearing fucking necklaces worth £200,000, you know, dressed in Christian Dior, you know, carrying dozens. Her bags are worth $60,000 each, and she can't even help her father out with medical bills. That's in shit state. That's the true Meghan Markle. That's the true humanitarian, the one that cares about everyone else other than people, other than blood. Anyway, I think that's enough of me harping on, isn't it? I'm going to go make myself a soldier-on coffee, ladies and gentlemen. A soldier-on coffee. World War II blend. And then get ready for when my son says, Dad, can you come pick me up from golf? This morning, actually a little bit pissed off this morning, went out to the back to discover that there's people that look after the properties out here. You know, you pay so much money each month. And private people come around, they cut the hedges and all that shit. Well, I only found out this morning going out my back door, my back garden was filled with fucking grass and hedges where they'd cut it and it looked like it had blown in my garden. And I didn't like that. I don't pay to have your shit dumped in my garden. I don't like that. Had to brush it up, clean it all up this morning. It looked awful. It did look awful. Right. So what am I going to do? It's time to go and do something constructive, ladies and gentlemen. But listen, thank you for joining the channel. Thanks for watching my videos. You'll hear no bullshit. Non-bullshittery on this channel. Non-bullshittery. Sorry if the glasses are glaring. Anyway, listen, have a wonderful day, everyone. And remember, stay safe. Look after each other. You know, life's not that long. Quite short. Take care, and I will see you later on.